The mid to smaller size university gives an opportunity for really an incredibly high level engagement across the campus. And one of the things that the students told me early on when I first came to Niagara, I asked them, what would you like me to tell the community in my inauguration address? And they said, tell them that the faculty know our names. The personalized atmosphere, as well as the outcomes around career placement, can create sort of the best of both worlds, where you have really good outcomes and you have an engaged community.
I'd say the size really creates a family and a culture, and that was my biggest thing coming into college. I wanted a home away from home, and that's exactly what I got here. I'm not just a number to the faculty, I'm not just a number to other students. People, we all know each other, we see each other every day, and it creates that community. Everybody just wants to see you succeed, and that's the best part about it, in my opinion.
The Catholic identity and the Vincentian mission is really, really important to me, and is at the core of our university. Part of that has been, creating an environment that's both a faith-based environment, an academic environment, and where service to the community is really, really critically important.
Being at Niagara, it creates that one big community, and even the outside community. I've done countless community service hours, I've done countless volunteer hours, and again, it makes that family. You don't feel like an outlier no matter what you do. You could come in as a new student, a commuter, you don't know too many people, but people make sure you're involved. People make sure that you want to be a part of this.
Are there any, high-level community engagement, service activities that really sort of most touched your heart when you were at Niagara?
I've been back and forth with, I believe, Abbott Elementary School, and just kind of teaching them how to play basketball. That was one of the coolest experiences, I'm not gonna lie, because when you look at it from their perspective, I think about when I was their age. If I was to look at me now, I would think I'm this full-blown adult who has everything figured out and almost like a superhero. So to kind of be that idol in their eyes and to be able to influence them in a way that's positive, that was touching.
Tell us about your college journey, Tom.
Okay, well, so I grew up locally, and I started off at a different college, and I ended up transferring here my second semester of freshman year. Just being on the phone with the admissions office and going through that transfer process, they really looked out for me. It really looked like I had a connection with them. They knew my name on a first-name basis. They always checked up on me. And then even when I came on my visit here, Dr. Gentile, he was the first professor I ever met. He was so interested and dedicated to me. He talked to my parents, he talked to my sister, me. He kept up with me even after I went back to my college, still figuring out the transfer process. So being able to have, again, that family community, that was a big driver.
And you've had multiple opportunities, or have you had multiple internships?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So on campus, right, you're involved with, as a lead manager with the women's basketball program?
Yes.
And then are you a SABRE scholar? Or?
I am a SABRE scholar,
okay.
Yes.
So can you talk about both those experiences in terms of how Niagara's size maybe helped you connect more easily with both of those opportunities?
Yeah, with the women's basketball team, just because of how small our campus is, there's a smaller pool of students, so opportunities were readily available for us. I was able to do a lot more than what I would be able to do at a high major. It's unreal what we're able to do. I was able to network with so many business professionals, and I was able to tour so many entities that it almost feels normal, but when you look at the grand scheme of things, it's not normal at all. You don't get this everywhere.
One of the other aspects that we believe in most deeply is we refer to it as holistic development. So how a student develops academically, personally, socially, and spiritually, and really, kind of putting it all together. And hopefully, when you walk across that stage, you feel like, yeah, I'm really different than when I first showed up here.
Yeah, I would say my maturity has grown a tremendous amount. As an adult, as a man, NU has taught me valuable lessons where I'm making an impression everywhere I go. I need to hold myself to a high standard. I need to present myself, and I need to wow somebody, because you never know what opportunity might take place in any sort of moment. Your resume will get you the interview, but your personality will get you the job. And Niagara definitely sets you up to get the interview. If you do what you need to do here, there should be no issue with getting that interview.
So Dom, it's been great. I mean, we have been so blessed to have you here. You've made such an incredible impact, and I think about the experiences that you've had and that you've contributed to. So we'll be looking forward to shaking your hand as you walk across that stage and as you go forward. I know you're going to do great things.
Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you and everything that you've ever done for me here, like more than I can express.
Great, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.